So, some of you did well, some of you didn't do it well, but great. So, before I start giving any kind of feedback, I just wanted to share this one. Some of you who did well, don't think it's the ultimate thing. Think about how you can do better next time. Yeah.
Sure, it can happen. Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give them a big hand to them? You have to be better. So that's the formula number 2 we just told you earlier, that an improvement loop. And the one who didn't do it well, for them, of course, it's not the end of the day, right? It's not the end of the life. It's not the end of the world. So you can always improve and do this thing better in the next time. In terms of feedback, few things I want to share with you. Number 1, when you're presenting, focus about your body language. It's the way you stand, the way you communicate in your audience in front of you, set the value of your presentation. Alright? Number 2, practice. If you want to do in a contest, or even if you want to work in a company in the future, you need to practice. So I just felt like some of you did lack of practice. I know there's a lot of study work, a lot of exam going on, I know that, but I will tell you, in your life, you will always be in the same situation. In 10 years, when you're graduating, when you're in school, when you're working in a company, or you have family, you have kids, you will be 100 times busier than them. So my tips is about, always focus what is important, and spend most of your time for that. Then you will see you have time. And probably for this contest, it was one of the important things for you, so you could always practice more. So next time, practice more. Number 3, I want to talk about is this. Is your order that when you're presenting something, people are looking at you, right? Tends to not to do 2 things. 1, keep reading your phone when you're presenting. Don't look at that. Try to memorize it. And use your slide as your bullets to look into it sometime. You can you can put your phone, you can put your bullets in your phone, it's okay. But don't you read the whole slide out. Because if you do that, it does not let you connect your audience and audience lose their interest. And number 4, some of you have some interesting idea. Walk down and asking questions. That was a really good idea, I like that. But one thing, always make sure that before you're asking the question, who can be very prompt and answer you faster. Even you can set it up if you want to. You can already, before the presentation, you can say, hey, I'm going to ask you this question. You be mentally ready, okay? Because I have only 10 seconds to do that. So you can prepare a little more like that for when you want to do the games. The last thing I want to mention is about when you are presenting something in a slide, make sure that your topic is relevant to the design of your slide. Because if you're presenting something which is not relevant to your slide and the design slide, it creates some kind of like, you're showing this one, but you're speaking something like this. So then it's kind of like a flappy. So you don't want that, right? You want to be a consistent message to engage your audience. So again, I tell you that the number 1 and only one goal of your presentation is you have an idea in your brain and you want to pass that idea to your audience brain. That's the thing. Just think about all the time. You're presenting means you want to pass your idea to your brain, to your audience brain. And how smoothly you can do it, how interesting you will do it, it will depend how much idea and how long idea you can pass to your audience.